Let's check in with listeners.
Hey, listeners.
Thank you. Remember, you can always reach us at the email address, gamescoop@ign.com, just like the Lord of Pigeons did. And he says...
It's a good job.
Jared, have you been dethroned?
It's kind of like being a rat king.
Does he run that pigeon high school from from How to F*** a Boyfriend?
I don't know.
Okay.
He says, hello, I'm a big fan of the show. Thank you for answering my question. Launch titles aren't always the best, and with the NX coming next year, I'm very interested in what the big N are going to do with this new hardware. What do you hope the launch titles will be, and do you think we'll see any pack-in titles, such as Nintendo Land or Wii Sports?
What do I hope for the console success, or just what do I greedily want for myself? Because if it's the latter, then just give me my 2D Metroid game. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Wow.
Or Pack-in Zelda.
Yeah. What do you hope the launch titles will be?
Okay.
Let's answer that question.
Give me my 2D Metroid game. Yeah, obviously.
You want that to be a launch title?
Absolutely.
Sorry, Pack-in title. We're talking
He's
about
asking,
pack-ins.
what do you hope the launch titles will be, and do you think there'll be a pack-in title?
Right.
Okay. So
okay.
two answers. First, there darn well better be a pack-in title, and it really ought to be good.
Darn well.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Or what?
well, I think, or otherwise,
The King of Pigeons declares.
there ought to be one. Yeah. No, I think about Wii Sports and its success, and Super Mario Brothers. In both cases, those launch titles as pack-ins.
And
Super Mario
did the Wii
World.
originally launch with Nintendo Land? I don't even remember.
Yes.
Because I bought
Wii-
the Wind Waker bundles.
No, it launched with
That's a good bundle.
Nintendo Land bundled then.
Yeah, which I do not like at all.
It's got some good stuff in there. There's some fun. You played.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Donkey Kong game. I played that game at preview events a lot more than I ever played it at my house.
Right.
I tried really
just
hard to
never
like that
played it.
game, but I didn't like most of it. There are neat things in there, I agree.
Yeah.
But they could have been. But a nice pack-in launch title has, generally speaking, been good for Nintendo. So I understand they want to make more money and have a one-for-one. They want to do the Super Mario 64 thing, maybe, where they sell the game alongside the console and it does more money for them. But yeah, a great pack-in title. I mean, throw Zelda in the box. Good lord, how many do you sell?
Yeah,
You
that'd be
know?
huge.
But
I
they
just
always
get that.
aim for a wider audience in their pack-in title, but like that used to not matter as much with Super Mario World and Super Mario Brothers. I would love to see just a mainline Mario game just packed in with a Nintendo system.
Yep.
Like you get it, and what you get with it is this cutting-edge, graphically intense Mario Galaxy level surprise Mario game.
You like Mario
just-
Galaxy 3? I mean, is that what you put in there? Or?
I don't want to play any more Mario Galaxy. I want to
Okay.
something, something bigger
When you
and
say
better.
mainline Mario, what do you want that next one to be?
I would love it to be like a Mario 64 type game where you're exploring a large mystery area full of secrets, but then also those lead to levels. That's like my favorite mix of Mario.
Yeah,
That's
me
fun.
too. Me
Even
too.
in
Although
2D.
I loved 3D World and I love the Galaxy games. If we were to get another sequel to those, I wouldn't be upset about it. I wouldn't be as excited if we had gotten or were to get what Sam's pitching, because I think that is my favorite. That was one of the first real open world games I ever played was Mario 64.
Yeah.
Like
wow, yeah.
a lot of people don't really consider it that, but it totally is.
You often point out that Legend of Zelda
Yeah,
is an open world game.
it totally is. Yeah, for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
So yeah, an exploratory 3D
Your
platform
parents
Mario,
helped you
that'd be good. My 2D Metroid, a Zelda, another one. I would love to see a sequel to Super Mario Brothers 2 desperately. This
Super
is
Mario
another-
Brothers 2 too.
Yeah. The Klonoa is probably the closest anybody ever got to doing that. Working with those kind of jumping on top of things mechanics. That's not been explored much afterward. You can jump on top of almost anything in Mario.
So wait, hold on.
You do that in every game.
There's a very big difference between like the absolute games that I would want to see, and one of them would be a sequel to the quirky platforming game where you throw vegetables at ninjas,
There were so many
or a
wonderful
2D
things.
Metroid. But like Nintendo needs some stuff that'll move units.
No, I'm talking about what I want.
They need to
Yes, what I
sell
want.
consoles at
I
the
wish-
gate.
No, this is not my business strategy for Nintendo. This is what I want.
I want a Nintendo that's around for a long time.
Yeah, okay, well, if we want a Nintendo that's around for a long time, throw Zelda in the box and give me like 7 new Mario games. I mean, that's
Okay.
probably what you have to do. But no, I'd like to see him go back and revisit. I'd like to see, again, this isn't going to sell units, but I want to see another Pushmo. I love Pushmo.
What about Crash Mo and all the other Mo's?
Million seller push.
I want Joy Mecha Fight to come back. And
Joy Mecha.
You are the Homer Simpson car. You're gonna tank their company.
these are some of the things they do so much well. And of course, I mean, yeah, we can sit here. Sam's absolutely right. Mario 64 style game would be extraordinary. I mean, just extraordinary. That needs to happen. I just don't want to see them completely lose touch with that funny little R&D one quirky side they have.
I agree. I totally agree.
I got one for you. Launch title, since we think it's going to be some kind of digital device that you can carry with you and play on the go, or you can play on your TV, there's going to be things like the Wii U gamepad has, but everybody's probably going to have one. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you want to bring those over and share them, or maybe 4 players will have them. Anyway, My point is, I want to play a WarioWare game where everybody has weird controls and can do stuff like in 4-player again.
Yeah.
I
that's
really,
fun.
really miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so this is a tough situation, right? Because like we want them to launch a system that's comparable to current gen, or at least
Well,
beyond that.
it has industry-leading chips.
Industry-leading chips. Yeah, but I mean, to Nintendo, that's sort of
Cool
just,
Ranch.
who knows what that? Yeah, Cool Ranch Doritos. So I want to see something that basically they can put out that can say this is why you need to buy this system. And I don't know if that's going to be them sort of like wedging themselves into a gimmick of some sort. Like the gamepad was a gamble that I don't think truly paid off, and if only because they didn't really ever do a lot of stuff with it that said this is why you need it. The Wii remotes, on the other hand, right off at the gate with Wii Sports were something that people really understood. But if they go, here's a really good looking game. Mm-hmm. We have those. Mm-hmm. Here's a good looking Nintendo game. We have those. Like Mario Kart 8
Beautiful.
is gorgeous.
Yeah,
it's an absolutely gorgeous game. Like Pikmin 3, gorgeous game. I don't think anybody looked at those games and said, I wish these looked way prettier.
Yeah, with a quarter of the RAM Mario Kart of competing consoles, Mario Kart 8 arguably might still be the best looking game.
I think so. I mean, it's very beautiful for a number of reasons, but I think that they really need something that looks great, that can get the all the fanboys of really good graphics and people like us on board, but also something that will bring people together and let them know that this is not just another PS4 or an Xbox One.
I want my Pokemon MMO again. While we've got the handheld,
Seem like
and
that
the
something
ability-
like that would
yeah.
be huge.
And the ability, if we are going to be able to carry the NXS controller with us, so we got our Pokemon MMO with online components, but the same game has a thing where I can carry my controller around with me and I run into my buddies.
Street Pass
I
and
can
stuff.
Street
Yeah.
Pass or even battle right there.
There you go.
And then it reflects in the MMO. And there's things I can only unlock by playing with my friends, but there's things I can only unlock by playing online.
See, that's the businessman coming out. That's
Okay,
what I want to
yeah,
see.
There we go.
You're trying to tank
And
them
no
earlier.
microtransactions.
Pushmo.
Pushmo. Joy.
I want the best looking Pushmo game ever made.
Joy Mecha Fight, man. It's tragedy that wasn't on our top 100.
We get it. I feel the same way about Clue Clue Land.
Yeah, Clue Clue
Keep
Land.
a straight face.
Yep.
Urban Champion.
Urban
Champion.
Champion
Okay.
HD.
Now,
That's going to move units.
Urban Champion and Clue Clue Land are bad games. Joy Mecha Fight is actually a really good game.
Do you know a River City
I don't
game
agree with that.
just
You
came
don't
out on
agree?
PS4?
What?
It's like River City Sports.
A
Oh, what
River
is
City
that?
Ransom sequel.
No, it's just like a River City Sports game set in River City Ransom universe. It just
Oh,
came to
wow.
PS4 this
Well,
week.
They've
So they
done a
really
lot of
cleaned up
sport-
the city.
Yeah, they
No,
did.
in Japan, that's not weird, though, because they'd had a lot of sports games. Like Ganbare Dunk Heroes was a
Yeah.
4-player River City Ransom game on the Famicom. It's great, by the way, but it's a basketball game.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, Tecmo, that made all the. Was it Tecmo that
What's
made?
that?
River
They made
City
those? Yeah,
Ransom?
Tecmo.
So they made Super Dodgeball and Super Spike V-Ball, which were like the same looking characters. Those kind of chibi tough guys.
Right.
Can those-
yeah,
can
yeah.
those-
Wait, did I say
Kunio-kun?
Techno? I think it's Technos, wasn't it? Was it Technos, not Tecmo?
Technos.
Technos,
Japan.
yeah.
I just want those teenagers to put down
Tecmo.
the sporting
It's
equipment
Tecmo.
and go back outside and pick up the chains and start beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
I just want I want a new, for real River City Ransom game, and not one where they're playing
to
basketball.
launch the Nintendo NX.
The
Yeah.
NX. That's
the
the way.
Warriors
That's Scott-
PS2 game. Remember
that-
that?
Yeah.
The Scott
Cool.
Pilgrim game is almost that.
Oh, I really, really like
was-
that. I
yeah,
really
yeah,
like that game.
That was really good.